Hi, welcome. In this video, I'm going to offer suggestions on how to decrease your anxiety and other menopause symptoms by improving your brain health. By that I mean increasing neurotransmitters, the body's chemical messengers, that are directly linked to happiness, calmness, mental, and physical wellness. Your brain is the most important organ in your entire body. It controls everything that keeps you alive and makes you human. So keeping your brain in optimal working order is vital to keeping your body in optimal working order. Neurotransmitters help regulate the body's functions like breathing, mood, heart rate, digestion, sleep cycles, and more. However, decreasing estrogen in menopause can affect the levels of some of these chemical messengers. So finding ways to boost them back up can help decrease a list of your menopause symptoms and reduce the torment of anxiety in midlife. There are many distinct neurotransmitters, but I'm going to focus on 4 that I believe contribute the most to your mental and physical well-being in menopause, good and bad, and offer some simple lifestyle changes aside from taking supplements that will help boost them and make you feel better. Number 1 is dopamine, often called the happy hormone. It is the key driver in the body's reward system. Being in love, being praised, feeling accomplished, all cause dopamine hits. It's the key to focus, memory, mood, learning, productivity, anticipatory pleasure, and much more. Low levels can cause a list of complaints: lack of motivation, apathy, mood swings, fatigue, memory loss, lack of concentration, low libido, sleep problems, and more. I'm sure many of these sound all too familiar to some of you. I suffer with a few of them myself. Here are some natural suggestions to increase dopamine and ease some of these annoyances. The first is diet. Foods that stimulate the release of dopamine and foods that are high in L-tyrosine, which is needed for dopamine synthesis, are both good choices for increasing levels. Dopamine-boosting foods include apples, bananas, avocados, beans, eggplants, oranges, pears, spinach, and tomatoes. Foods high in L-tyrosine include dairy, apples, bananas, pears, beets, chocolate, green leafy veggies, nuts, oats, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, sea veggies, peanuts, watermelon, turmeric, and rosemary. Many of you will be happy to know that caffeine also stimulates the release of dopamine. That might explain the popularity of coffee. But if coffee is not good to you, no worries. Black, white, oolong, and green tea also enhance dopamine. Number 2 is exercise. Not only does it increase the production of new brain cells, slow brain cell aging, and improve the flow of nutrients and oxygen to the brain, it also increases dopamine, as well as other neurotransmitters. Number 3 is meditation. Stress reduction is a great way to keep dopamine levels up, and meditation is a fantastic stress reducer, decreasing anxiety and increasing focus and concentration. You can also cause a release of dopamine by simply listening to music, socializing, or hugging a loved one. The second neurotransmitter I want to cover is serotonin. It helps regulate anxiety and stress and may help with one's patience and ability to cope. It plays a role in several mental conditions, including anxiety and depression, and helps with sleeping, eating, and digestion. Low levels of serotonin can lead to anxiety and depression, as I just mentioned, as well as insomnia, chronic pain, memory issues, changes in appetite, concentration, and digestion, hyperactivity, and problems with balance and coordination. All of the above are very common complaints in menopause. Here are some lifestyle changes that can help give serotonin a boost. 1. Consuming dietary sources of tryptophan, which is converted into serotonin in the brain. It's found primarily in high-protein foods. For those that consume animal products, salmon, turkey, chicken, eggs, and dairy products are all good sources. Vegan alternatives are soy products, spinach, seeds, and nuts, like pumpkin seeds and walnuts. Number 2, get more light. The brain produces serotonin in response to sun and daylight. If you don't spend that much time outdoors, investing in a light that simulates sunlight might help. Number 3, exercise. All forms of exercise can increase serotonin. Walking, yoga, cycling, swimming, whatever you enjoy. Even 30 minutes 3 to 4 times a week can make a big difference. Number 4, lower stress. Perhaps a massage or meditation. Excessive stress raises cortisol, increasing serotonin reuptake, which drops serotonin levels. So anything to keep stress and cortisol on the low will ultimately help you feel better. Number 5, get your gut in order. Much of the serotonin in your body resides in your gut, so keeping it functioning optimally can go a long way in increasing serotonin levels and easing your physical and mental discomforts. Probiotic and prebiotic foods will help. Yogurt, miso, tempeh, kefir, onions, garlic, and bananas are good choices. Neurotransmitter number 3 is GABA. Its main function is to block specific signals in the central nervous system and has a calming effect on the brain and the body. It reduces mental and physical stress, eases anxiety, decreases muscle changes, creates a calm mood, supports a balanced blood pressure, and helps induce sleep. If your menopausal transition is progressing anything like mine, you can likely benefit from all of those. Here are 5 natural ways to increase GABA. Number 1 is diet. GABA is produced in the brain from glutamate, which is abundant in foods. For those of you who eat animal products, aged and cured foods like meats and cheeses, bone broth, eggs, and fish are all good choices. Vegan choices include mushrooms, broccoli, walnuts, and tomatoes. Eating high vitamin B6 foods like bananas, Brussels sprouts, and garlic can also be helpful, as B6 is required to synthesize GABA. It can also be synthesized in the gut, so eating foods high in beneficial bacteria like kimchi, sauerkraut, yogurt, and kefir can also be great for boosting levels and helping you feel better. Number 2, magnesium. It can help stimulate GABA receptors and regulate GABA activity, providing some relaxation effects. Magnesium is a vital mineral in midlife for a list of other reasons as well. All women should be making sure they're getting enough. Number 3, meditation. Just like I mentioned with the previous 2 neurotransmitters, meditation can be very useful for increasing GABA. Boosting this 4th neurotransmitter can also help ease menopause symptoms. I'm talking about endorphins. They are the feel-good neurotransmitters. They help relieve pain and stress, boost mood, increase pleasure, and decrease anxiety and depression. All effects that many of us can definitely use in menopause. Here are some natural ways to increase endorphins and feel better. 1, exercise. Moving your body and increasing your heart rate can stimulate the production of endorphins. 2, eat chocolate or chili peppers. I'm definitely on board with the chocolate. It's apparently mood boosting, inflammation reducing, and endorphin producing. Chili peppers are also endorphin releasers, but I'm not near as excited about that food. Number 3, laugh. It sounds silly, but laughter lifts the spirits and relieves tension. Laughter feels so wonderful in part because of the endorphins running through the system. So watch a funny movie, chat with friends, and have a good laugh as often as possible. Number 4, once again, meditation makes the list. It's absolutely wonderful for triggering the release of endorphins. Menopause can be a real challenge for many women and leave many of us feeling quite horribly. I believe doing what you can to increase the feel-good neurotransmitters can go a long way in easing a long list of your menopausal symptoms and discomforts and helping you feel a whole lot better. To the lovely lady that suggested a video on this topic, I hope it was helpful. And I hope it was useful to the rest of you ladies as well. If there are suggestions that I neglected to mention that you feel should be included, please share them in the comments. I wish you all health, happiness, and peace of body and mind. Subscribe for more videos on menopause. Look for the link to my support group in the description beneath this video if you're interested in connecting to other menopausal women. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.